Hey there, we're still on the PAX Indie floor. My name is Gianni and this is PixelSift. I'm chatting to Ed and we're talking about City of Brass. It's quite a challenging game. Maybe I'm not good with it, but it's you have to really balance that risk reward. But can you tell us a little bit about City of Brass, the game?
Okay, so City of Brass, we like to characterize it as Arabian Nights meets Indiana Jones. And by that, you can see in the setting, it's set in the sort of Arabian Nights city, where you're in the streets and then in the dungeons and in palaces and things like that. But the Indiana Jones aspect is the whip. We've really focused on making the whip the super tool for the game. The player uses it to trip enemies and disarm them, stun them, pick up objects, break through things, trigger traps, and you'll need all of those abilities because the city is really deadly.
One of the things I noticed when I was playing is that there is that real challenge, and my immediate inclination is to go and murder everything, but I felt like you have to kind of really balance that out. How are you trying to teaching players to make that choice?
Right, so yeah, there's a lot of different tensions in the game. Obviously there's the do you want to fight every guy you meet, or are you better off running away? You've got a time limit. We call it, it's a soft time limit, so if you spend too much time in a level, dervishes appear, these creatures that you can't kill, but they're slow. So you can avoid them, but they will usher you out of the level gently by killing you if you stand around too long. And obviously if you're gathering loot as the main score, you can spend that loot. So that might make your run a bit easier, but that's going to detract from your main score.
What sort of things are you bringing into this game that from the titles that you worked on previously?
Right, there's definitely a strong influence from BioShock in this game. I've always thought that people should be plundering more of the ideas from BioShock, and if you like, the whip is actually part of that. It's the 1-2 punch of the electro bolt and the wrench. So the whip for us is a stun and then a follow in with a sword, or you can stun people and knock them back into traps. So we try to have a lot of combinatorial gameplay, and yeah, that was inspired initially from BioShock.
And if people want to find out more about the game, where can they find you on the PAX floor? And if they're not here, where can they find you on the internet?
Okay, well, we are in stand 19 in PAX Rising, and otherwise just go to www.cityofbrassgame.com.
Thanks, Ed.
Beautiful, thanks, man.